everybody, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I have an exciting video, and you probably already know from the title, we are going to be trying out the new Colourpop collection that just came out in the last 2 weeks, I would say. So this is the collection. In the collection it came with 2 eyeshadow palettes, 2 blushes, and 4 lip glosses. Now, I did not purchase everything in the collection, but most everything. I got 1 eyeshadow palette, I got both blushes, and 2 of the 4 lipsticks. So that is what we're going to be trying out today, and I'm so excited, guys. I've already swatched some of it. I have not applied it to my face yet, so I am really excited for this collection. So if you want to see what this collection is all about, then just keep watching. So I think I'm going to start with the eyes just because I can't not wait to get into the eyeshadow palette. So I'm first going to take my e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer. I almost forgot what it was called for a minute. I was like, got camo. Oh, I'm so funny. Or at least I think I'm funny. You guys can obviously be judge of that. Maybe I just think I'm funny and no one else thinks I'm funny. I don't really know what the name of this collection is. They usually have like a title for each of their collections, but this one, I'm not really sure what it is. The names on these, like this eyeshadow palette's called She's Got Solist. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Anyway, so this palette and the other one come with 9 eyeshadows, and they're really cute. They're just like nice handheld size, so like you can definitely like pack this in a little to-go bag on vacation or wherever you're going, and it just fits perfectly. It's so nice and tight and convenient. The palette looks like, I love the shadows in here. Obviously you can tell this shade down here I swatched. I really am loving the shadow. Anyway, the other one is a little bit more of like mauve tones and purples, and I just wasn't feeling that one as much as I was feeling this one. So this is the one that we are going to play with today, and I'm so excited. Into this shade right here called Big Bang, which is a really like soft pink, kind of peachy pink. I don't know how it's going to transfer it onto the eyes, but here we go. I'm going to apply this to like where we would apply my transition shade. Okay, so that's coming off a lot more paler on the eye versus in the palette. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's coming off a little bit more of a white pink, which is not, I'm not mad at it. It's just, I was expecting something a little different. I was almost expecting the shade in the Sweet Talk palette, the lightest shade, same shading in like the palette as this one does, but it comes off as like more of a peachy pink, whereas this one's like a white pink. The next one that I'm going to go into is Nova, and I'm just going to apply this right underneath that first shade. Really, I'm in love with this shade right here called Earth Angel. Kind of a more flat brush, and I'm going to go into Earth Angel. Apply this to the outer edge, just kind of deepen things up a little bit. Oh my goodness, yes! Oh, I almost just like knocked the palette right out of my hand. I was holding it like behind my arm like this, and I like swang it. That's a word, swang it. I just like swung my arm up, and it like got caught next to the desk. I asked my husband the other day meaning 2 weeks ago when I actually ordered this, and I showed him both palettes, and I said, which palette do you like better? And he said he liked the other palette better, the one that had all the, like the purples and the mauve tones in it. But I think that this palette has a lot more variety in it, and I was like, okay, good, because that's the one I got. I am glad that I got this one instead of the other one. Even it's pretty, it's just, I feel like I would get so much more use out of this one. I wanted just more of a neutral eye. I could just use like the top colors, but then I can still add a little bit of glam to it and darker shades with these 2 down here and all the metallics. The first brush that I used to kind of blend that out, Chromosphere color right here. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the other side of that felt brush. So this is the side that we used Earth Angel. I'm going to use this side for Chromosphere and kind of apply this more to like the lower lash line outer edge, but keeping it a little bit lower than the other shade. I think I'm going to go in with a little bit more Earth Angel. I'm going to go into this shade right here called So Cyrus. I'm going to first apply this to the inner part of my lid right here, called Super Stardust, and I think, yeah, this is one of their Super Shock shadows. Yes, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. And I'm gonna apply this to the middle. I am going to quickly clean off any fallout, and then we'll move on to the face. So for primer today, I'm going to be using my Neutrogena prep+Correct primer in tone correcting. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to be going back and using my Believe Beauty Skin Finish Foundation. If you guys didn't see, I tried out this foundation in a video. This is a Dollar General foundation. You can only purchase this at Dollar General, and it is literally one of the best foundations I ever tried. So for concealer, it's been a while since I've used the Makeup Revolution Conceal Define Concealer, and I thought that it was time to pull it back out and try it. For powder today, I'm going to be using the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, and I'm using the color Fair. I'm using my Blendiful to apply the powder. For bronzer today, I am going back to my favorite. I've been trying many videos lately where I'm doing like a full face of one brand or like trying new products out, that I have not used this product in a while, and I really just want to just apply this all over my face because this is literally my favorite bronzer from the drugstore. So now we are going to be moving on to trying out the blushes from this collection, and I have two blushes here. One is called Interstellar and one is called Meteorite ? I don't know which one I want for this look, so we're gonna go ahead and open both of these up. Okay, so here are the blushes, and I'm kind of thinking that I'm gonna mix the two. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with this shade. This is the Meteorite, and I'm just going to take this and I'm gonna apply this more towards the back of my cheeks. Oh wow, okay, that's really pigmented. So I'm just gonna take my sponge right here and kind of blend that out. I like to take it up to my, man, this is so pigmented. And I think one thing why it's looking so intense too is because it has a little bit of brown in it, and so it's kind of mixing with my bronzer. So now we're gonna go into Interstellar, which is a really pretty like pink mauve-y shade. It's really pretty actually. Go very light-handed. And I'm gonna apply this more to like the center, to the apples of my cheeks. Woo! Lots of blush going on here. I'm just taking my sponge and just kind of blending out those edges so they're not so harsh. It probably looks like a lot right now, but once you get like your lips and your mascara and your eyebrows done, it's all will come together. Nova. And I'm gonna apply this to the lower lash line. Okay, so now I'm gonna go into Earth Angel, the half of the bottom lower lash line from the outer into the middle part. Oops. So now I'm going to go into Chromosphere, and this is just going to go on the outer third of the lower lash line. Like really close up to the lower lash line because again, we on the top lid, we just put it very close to the lash line as well. Mascara, I'm going to be using my tried and true L'Oreal Unlimited mascara.
Hey guys, so in the process of me
recording like the first part of this video, I looked up at the camera and it had stopped recording. And so I continued to record me just finishing my makeup, and then the video came back after a while, so I think it was just trying to upload. But here I am doing my eyebrows. I'm using the Maybelline Brow Ultra Slim Pencil, and I'm just using little hair-like strokes just so I can get as nice of a natural brow as possible. And then I just try to fill in the ends and bald spots here and there so that way it doesn't look naked. Now I'm taking the NYX Control Freak eyebrow gel. I really do like this for a really just nice, sleek, feathery effect, but it's super affordable product. Now I'm just taking Big Bang from the eyeshadow palette to use as a brow bone highlight, just so that I can kind of open my eyes a little bit here. Just adds a brightening effect. I am also going to be taking that mixed in with one of the other metallic shades in the palette that I can't remember the name of for my inner corner highlight. And then I am then taking my Revlon Skin Lights prismatic highlighter to bounce all over the highest points of the cheeks just so that I can get that glowy effect. Now I'm trying to figure out which lip gloss I want to use from this collection. These both were really beautiful glosses, and I was just torn. And I will leave the names of these lip glosses linked down below for you guys. I just can't remember the names of them right now. And I as you can see, I was trying to match it with my eyeshadow, and it just didn't work out. So I ended up deciding to wear them both. First, I took the darker, pinker shade all over my lips. And as you can see, it's just a really beautiful, darker, rosy pink color. And then I went over top of that with the lighter shade more in the center, just so that I could kind of create a little bit more of a fuller lip effect. And then I found as I was smacking my lips together that it kind of had that stickiness as I pulled apart. So I stuck my finger in my mouth to get rid of the excess, which it works really well. And then I took my Colourpop Pretty Fresh Hylaronic Acid Setting Spray to set my face. I really love this setting spray. It's a really good, affordable drugstore setting spray. And then I just pat along really lightly around my whole entire face with my sponge to just kind of lock everything in and just kind of melt everything into the skin even more. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video. Thanks so much for watching. If you're not subscribed, click that subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye.